Hi world, it's about 12:30 midday. It's the 26th of February. I've not posted for a couple of days. I've got things going on myself and I've been really busy. There's a lot of people out there at the moment needing a bit of help, and well, it's at times of crisis for the astrologers are busy. Busy old time out there. I'm literally on my way out to run out the door in a moment to central London, where I've completely sold out my weekend. However, I am doing a free public lecture this Sunday in the old Barker's building right next door to Kensington High Street Tube Station. So if you happen to be in London this Sunday afternoon, then around about 2:30 I'm going to be doing an hour and a half long lecture on the different types of astrology, how astrology works, the history of astrology, a look at all the different sun signs that are being affected at the moment. A basically 60-90 minute introductory lecture to astrology. As we speak, it's a void moon. As of now, right the way through for the next 24 hours. Until about 1 o'clock UK time tomorrow afternoon now, nothing's going to work. It's a downtime. It's the longest void moon of the month. It's not time to start anything new. Carry on with your plans the way you want them to be over the next 24 hours and it will work fine. Don't change course. Don't make sudden changes to plan in the next 24 hours because you will screw up. We're now looking at the big picture. The events of the last couple of months have brought certain situations sharply into focus, and we're now heading into what I see as the most critical time of 2015. Those of you who know me well know I'm given to a bit of overstatement, but nevertheless, this is it. This is really it. This is A, the end of the Grand Cross, B, the end of the last 2 or 3 years of challenge, C, the end of the Uranus-Pluto square. And it's all going to happen at once. It's not yet. It's a couple of weeks away. But you know, within a week, we're going to have a near total eclipse of the sun, which I will see in the UK. I thought it wasn't going to be this big, and I got it wrong. It's actually going to be very significant in the very final degree of Pisces, the last degree of the zodiac. That is just a few days after the very last exact square between Uranus and Pluto, and the face-off between the needs for individuality and the needs for the benefit of the combine. And that in itself is fractionally after the conjunction from Mars in the sky to Uranus in Aries. Now there's volatile, square Pluto opposite the node, creating a hell of a dynamic, and again bringing the Grand Cross and the Uranus-Pluto square to an end. So the middle 10 days of March this year are it. I know in the past I've looked at various Grand Crosses from 2010, 2012, last year even. I've looked at big conjunctions and big oppositions, but this is the biggest one. And the thing is, there's such a concentration around this 10-day period. But I can't help but think that something's going to give, and it's not just personal as well, it's global. We shall see. The thing is, shortly after that, on the 4th of April, there is a total eclipse of the moon at 14 degrees of Libra, and that's it. That is the final closure point. I think for many people in situations, decisions have already been taken, and they would have been taken at the end of December, start of January, and the actions coming in the second week of March will bring permanent results by the start of April. And I find to my bemusement and amazement that I've done about 140 readings this year so far. I don't quite know how, but I have. And I am finding that 35 to 40% of them, or at least a third of them, are being directly challenged by this pattern that's coming to a close now, that's been around for a few years. So I'd like to say grin and bear it and surf the waves, but you know what? If you do that, you'll probably get knocked off. It's not time to just sort of persevere your way through it. Many times I say, typically Cancerian way, hide beneath the blankets and you'll be all right, it'll pass over you. But this time it's different. I think this is it. And I really believe and I hope that by the time we're into the end of April, middle of April, a kind of collective sanity is going to have taken hold, both globally and in local communities, and we will be seeing things in a very different and hopefully more concentric, unilateral, consensual way. Everyone needs to be included now. The alienation of individuals is the biggest crime against the global communal future. Time for everyone to have a say now. I'll post from various different locations over the coming 3 days in central London. Catch you later. Bye.